What's up guys, C Stout here. Today I want to show you a really quick trick on how to make your vocals thicker and a little bit richer. Let's roll that intro. Okay, so I simplified the session and I just have the vocal exported here, and then I exported a little bit of the beat here. So just get a feel for the song and then we'll go over the effect real quick.
These motherfuckers asking for where you been at. Shit faced in a hot box, all of my forces hot top, either with John and Fresco, Marco, Nico with DJ, speeding down Chrysler Freeway, ain't giving these niggas leeway, nah, it's Southwest. Watch.
So you probably noticed the vocal track is already processed quite a bit. I did all the EQ, compression, de-essing. There's a little bit of delay on his voice. There's ad-libs, there's some deep voice effects, and thickening your vocals is something you want to do after you do all the dynamic processing. So to thicken your vocals, I'm going to solo out the vocals just so you can hear the difference. And when you're trying to do effects to thicken or widen your vocals, you want to use a send effect. You don't want to be putting effects right on your original vocal signal, because when you do that, you're diminishing the original signal, and when you use a send effect, you're copying the original signal and then you're adding the effects on there, and when you push up the levels, you're just blending it in with the original signal. So when you're using sends, I like to think of it as you're kind of coloring the background of it and mixing in the right level where you want it with the original signal, like the vocal over here. So don't worry about these audio splitters, it doesn't mean anything. This effect is pretty much known as the Haas effect. You want to add a couple delays in your insert effects on your aux channel, and you want to have one pan right, one pan left, it doesn't matter which one. You want to have your feedback all the way down, and your delay you want in milliseconds. So let me demonstrate the before and after of just the vocals, and then I'll get into the settings of the milliseconds.
These motherfuckers asking for where you been at. Shit faced in a hot box, all of my forces hot top, either with John and Fresco, Marco, Nico with DJ, speeding down Chrysler Freeway, ain't giving these niggas leeway, nah, it's Southwest. Watch me Earl on niggas, break it down, then I pearl on niggas in body finesse and vigor. I'm Sandy Koufax with that curveball trigger. I swear your bars is amusing, talk that shit but never do it. Smart but stupid, Dilla and Doom student, always had a point to prove, no use convincing them.
So you could tell I like this level around minus 20 dB. This is an effect you don't want to push up too much, because you can kind of hear the comb filtering. And comb filtering is an effect you'll hear from a duplication of a signal. So since we have two delays at 7 milliseconds and one at 16 milliseconds, we have two effects of comb filtering going on at once. And comb filtering does thicken up the sound, but as you heard when I pushed it too loud, you can kind of hear that sort of phasey effect that isn't very desirable. So it's as simple as creating two delays on your aux channel and panning one left and right and getting your milliseconds dialed in. You can always mess around with these, but you usually want one around 7, one around 16, or 7 and 11 work really good, because as you mess around with these millisecond times, you're going to get different inferences of comb filtering, and it might appeal to you or it might not. So if you're not familiar with Reason, take the concept of two delays in your insert effects section, and you can do this in any DAW, any software. So now I'm just going to mess around with the beat playing with the vocal, and you can hear the little subtle change of thickness.
These motherfuckers asking for where you been at. Shit faced in a hot box, all of my forces hot top, either with John and Fresco, Marco, Nico with DJ, speeding down Chrysler Freeway, ain't giving these niggas leeway, nah, it's Southwest. Watch me Earl on niggas, break it down, then I pearl on niggas in body finesse and vigor. I'm Sandy Koufax with that curveball trigger. I swear your bars is amusing, talk that shit but never do it. Smart but stupid, Dilla and Doom student, always had a point to prove, no use convincing if niggas ain't listen.
Yeah, so it doesn't sound bad around the negative 20. You don't want to push it too hard. Since this is something you would do when you're mixing, there's never going to be one effect that just makes your vocals sound like glory. So it's all the little effects that add up. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this super quick trick. Subscribe to the channel and put some requests in the comment section. We'll see you in the next one.